Okay. Yes. So I will start the problem. Good morning, all. So let's see the problem based on principle of superposition. Problem is a steel bar ABCD of cross-sectional area 500 millimeter square is acted upon by forces as shown in figure, neglecting effect of self weight of the bar. Find change in length in the bar. Find change in length of bar. Take E as 200 gigapascal. E as 200 gigapascal. Okay. The diagram is given here. Just see the diagram. Here, what we observe in diagram, that is the member or the bar is fixed at point A. Here it is fixed. This symbol is used for showing the fixed, okay, fixed part. Fixed part. So this is A is fixed one, means it is not moving, and this total member AD, it is made up of three components or three parts. AB is a first part, BC is a second part, and CD is a third part. So these member are made up of, or this member AD is made up of three components or three parts. So what are the steps to solve the problem? First of all, I will write the given data. Okay, given data. So which are the given things? Area, the area, cross-sectional area of complete bar is common. It is common for AB as well as BC or as well as CD, that is 500 millimeter square. And then the value of E is given. Okay, area and E is given. Young's modulus E, it is given as 200 GPa. It is given as 200 GPa. Okay, so 200 gigapascal. Gigapascal. Now I have to convert this gigapascal into megapascal. Okay, I will convert this giga into mega. So for that, I will write 200 into 10 to the power 3 megapascal. Megapascal. And remember that there is a relation between MPa and Newton per mm square. 1 MPa, 1 megapascal is equal to 1 Newton per mm square. Because Pascal is related with meter square. We know that 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. That is the relation. So forget about this Pascal. So you should remember this only. 1 megapascal is equal to 1 Newton per mm square. Therefore, I converted this E, which is given in GPa, into MPa. Okay, MPa. That is, finally I can write E is equal to 200 into 10 to the power 3 MPa, which is nothing but Newton per mm square. 200 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per mm square. Why I converted this into this unit, GPa into MPa? Because the area is given in millimeter square. And now my E, Young's modulus, is also in millimeter square. Then I can directly put the value of A as well as E in the formula. Then it is correct. Because the unit is same, millimeter and millimeter. Therefore, I converted into MPa. So E is converted. Now, the first step while solving the problem is to check the condition of equilibrium. So how many forces are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 forces are acting over the member. 10 kilonewton, 15 kilonewton and 10 to 20 kilonewton. So here, actually in this kind of problem, there is no need to check the condition of equilibrium. Okay, there is no need to check because one end is fixed one. One end is fixed one, and that gives the reaction as equivalent to these applied forces. These are the applied forces. So this fixed end will also get developed the same reaction as that of applied force. So in this first step, we can avoid the first step. There is no need to check the condition of equilibrium. Okay. If the problem is vertical or maybe the problem is horizontal. Suppose the problem is like this. Here one box is given, one part, two part, three part, and this end is fixed one. Then in that case also, these are the forces, suppose these are the forces acting. And it is expected to calculate, or it is asked to calculate change in length of the member. Then in this case also, there is no need to check the condition of equilibrium. No need to check the condition of equilibrium. Okay. So, what I will do now? I will directly go to the step 2. Draw the free body diagram. Draw the free body diagram. So that I will write first step. Draw free body diagram. Sorry. It is FBD, free body diagram. Okay. Now how to draw free body diagram? So whenever you are solving these types of problems where one end is fixed, then just start from the free end. Start to draw the free body diagram from the free end. Which is the free end? This is the free end. CD or this is the free end. So first initially I will draw the free body diagram for part CD, then for BC and then for AB. Okay. So for drawing free body diagram for portion CD, I'll cut the portion from here. I'll cut the portion just below the point C. And then I will draw the free body diagram. Okay. So here I will write free body diagram for portion CD. Yes. Here I will draw the diagram. Suppose this is the portion CD. CD. And now I made a cut. I made a cut here. And now I am drawing the downward part. Downward part. जो खाली राहिलेला part आहे तो मी काढते. Okay. So I will put the forces here. I'll show the forces here. Okay. So if I observe toward downside, towards the point D, what I will get 20 kilonewton force is acting here. 20 kilonewton force is acting here. I am observing towards downside. 20 kilonewton force is acting, and which is tensile in nature. 20 kilonewton. So once again, I will write here to this side also same amount of force, 20 kilonewton, tensile in nature. I will observe towards downside of this diagram, and there is a 20 kilonewton force, and that is tensile in nature. I will show that force, and to the point C also I will show the same amount of force. Okay. So this is the method. Because I cut it here only, I can't see this 50 kilonewton. I cut it here. See, this 50 kilonewton is acting at point C. And I made a cut below the point C. Therefore, I am able to see only 20 kilonewton force. And I have shown that force. Now, what is the step here? Yes. Free body diagram is with me. And I know the quantities, that is, I know the area. Area is 500 mm square. Okay. And length is also given 250 mm for portion CD. This is 250 mm. Length is given for portion CD. So now I can calculate the change in length. Change in length of member CD. I call that as a delta L for CD, change in length for member CD. A is equal to PL by E. This is the formula. And now I'll put the values. Delta L for CD, that is equal to, yes, P is the force. How much is the force here? For member CD, 20 kilonewton tensile force. Therefore, there will be expansion. Kilonewton, I will convert it into Newton because the value of E is in Newton. E is in Newton. Therefore, 20 into 10 to the power 3, this is the value of P. Length of the member CD is 250 mm and area is 500 millimeter square, and the E value, Young's modulus, is 200 into 10 to the power 3. I drawn the free body diagram of CD and I have calculated this. So, anybody calculated the answer, or shall I write delta L for CD? How much it is?
0.05.
Yes, correct. 0.05 mm. Correct. 0.05 mm. Therefore, I calculated this delta L for CD. 0.05 mm. Change in length for member CD. Now the next step is to draw the free body diagram. Second. So what I will do? Draw FBD free body diagram. I'll observe the diagram here. Yes. Draw free body diagram for the member BC. CD part is over now. CD part is over. CD part is over. Now the second part. Okay, सगळ्यात शेवटचा जो पार्ट आहे तो आधी घ्यायचा आहे. आता मधला पार्ट घ्यायचा. Now I will concentrate for BC. I will draw the free body diagram for BC. For that purpose, I'll cut it from this and I'll cut it from this also. Okay, I made a cut, or I can say I'll made a cut here. I am observing only BC part. I will not concentrate over CD. I made a cut here and I am making a cut here at this point. Okay. So, and I will draw the free body diagram. How will be my free body diagram? Yes. What I will do, I will copy this diagram here. So, which will make the problem easier. ठीक. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now I will put it here. Now yes. So it is convenient for me. Okay. So draw free body diagram. So I am making a cut. I am making a cut. And now I am interested to draw the free body diagram for the portion BC. Just draw the free body diagram for the portion BC. So it's a rectangular part. Okay, no problem. And my next step is to show the forces. I'll give the name. This is B point and this is C point. I am drawing the diagram BC. Now here, don't think about B, just I'll think about C because I have already drawn free body diagram for CD. So C is a common point. C is a common point for BC as well as CD. BC as well as CD. So what I will observe here, वरची diagram बघायची आहे. Just observe the upper diagram and check that at point C, how much is the force acting? 20 kilonewton tensile in nature. At point C, 20 kilonewton tensile force is acting. So by observing that, I will just show the same force here. 20 kilonewton tensile force is acting. I am concentrating on point C. Now I will observe the diagram here. Here. I will observe this diagram. And in diagram, what is given at point C? 50 kilonewton tensile is also acting. At point C, this force. 50 kilonewton tensile force is also acting. So once again, I am going to show the same force here. 50 kilonewton tensile is acting. 50 kilonewton tensile is acting. Okay. काय काय केलं बघा? C point हा common point होता. सी पॉइंटला वरच्या डायग्राम मध्ये 20 किलोन्यूटन टेन्साईल फोर्स होता हा. जशा तसा फोर्स मी या ठिकाणी दाखवलेला आहे. एकच कुठला तरी पॉइंट घ्यायचा, एक तर बी किंवा सी. तर मी सी घेतलाय आणि त्याच वेळेस सी पॉइंटला दिलेल्या डायग्राम मध्ये प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये आपल्याला 15 किलोन्यूटन फोर्स दिला होता. टेन्साईलच आहे तो पण, तो या ठिकाणी मी दाखवला. आता दोन्ही फोर्स सेम डायरेक्शन मध्ये जात आहेत, म्हणजे दोघांचे ऍडिशन होईल आणि या दोघांना रिप्लेस करून जर अपोजिट डायरेक्शन मध्ये जात असता एखादा तर सबट्रॅक्शन झालं असतं. म्हणजे समजा 20 किलोन्यूटन खाली जातोय आणि 15 किलोन्यूटन वर जातोय, तर त्यावेळेस आपण सबट्रॅक्शन केलं असतं. 20 मायनस 15 नेट फोर्स आपला 5 आला असता. आवर नेट फोर्स विल बी 5 kilonewton. But this is not the case. Here in this case, both forces are going towards downward side, or both are in tensile nature. Therefore, what I will do, this block will be get converted into this one. Okay. So this block will be now converted into this one. This will be replaced. This will be replaced by 20 plus 15. 20 plus 15. So it is 35 kilonewton. 35 kilonewton. And what is the length of the member BC? 500 millimeter. 500 millimeter. Okay. 35 kilonewton. This is a tensile force. Tensile force. Tensile force. Okay. So this is the important part. How can I calculate the force? 15 kilonewton plus 20 kilonewton. So this gives me the net force acting over the member BC as 35 kilonewton, which is tensile in nature. So I show this force 35 kilonewton here. Now I know the value of force, I know the length. I'll calculate the change in length of member BC. Delta L for BC. So that is equal to PL by AE formula. What is the value of T? 35 kilonewton, 35 into 10 to the power 3. Length of the member BC is 500 millimeter. And area is common, 500 once again. And the value of E, I know, that is 200 into 10 to the power 3. So by this method, I can calculate change in length of member BC, delta L for BC. What is this value? BC, anybody calculate?
17.5.
0.175. This is the value. 0.175 mm. Change in length for member BC I calculated. Change in length for member BC calculated. Okay, no problem. Now,
17.
no. You made a mistake while calculating. Just calculate once again. It is 0.175. Okay, 17 mm. This kind of extension will not be there. Extension will be very small in amount. 0.17, or sometimes it is 1 mm or 1.1 mm or 2 mm. Remember, extension will be very small, 5 mm, 3 mm. Okay, 17 is a large extension. So just calculate once again if you are not getting answer. So delta L for BC is 0.175. Now the last part is remaining. Correct? Correct? Here BC part is over in the diagram. CD part is over. Now the member AB is remaining. So I will cut the member from this point. Just below B, I'll make a cut. I'll make a cut just below point B. And then I will draw the free body diagram for member AB. Okay. So I write this as a third part. Draw FBD for member AB. So again it is nothing but a rectangle one. It is a rectangle one or square one. So this is the what is the name of the part? AB. And how much is the length? 1000 mm. 1000 mm is the length. Okay. Area, I know the area is common for all, 500, and A is also common. E is 200 into 10 to the power 3. Newton per mm square. Okay, here it is millimeter square. So this is the diagram. Now my interest is to show the forces which are acting here. Okay, AB. So B is a point. I will concentrate over point B now. I will concentrate over point B. And I will observe the upper diagram. B is a common point in the member AB as well as BC. B is a common point in the member AB as well as BC. So what I will do, I will just observe the upper diagram and I will concentrate on this one, this diagram, because this is the final diagram. So in this diagram, at point B, which is the force acting? At point B, 35 kilonewton tensile force is acting. At point B, 35 kilonewton tensile force is acting. So I will transfer the same amount of force without thinking lot. Without thinking much, I will show the same force here. 35 kilonewton tensile force. Acting away from the body, 35 kilonewton tensile force is acting here. Okay, this part is over. At common point B, by observing the diagram in the previous part, I shown the same amount of force, means same in magnitude as well as same in nature, tensile force here. Now I will observe the given diagram in the question. So in the problem or in the question, at point B, 10 kilonewton tensile force is acting. This. At point B, 10 kilonewton tensile force is acting. This one. 10 kilonewton tensile force. Okay. So I will show the same force. Yes, here. Here at point B, 10 kilonewton tensile force is acting in the diagram. This force I have shown from the diagram and this I have shown from the earlier diagram which I have drawn. And 10 kilonewton, it is given in the problem. So now at common point B, there are two forces acting. I will replace these two forces and I will show the only one force. Okay, how can I show? This is once again, I will draw the member BC. Member BC here. Sorry, it is AB. AB. And now here both the forces are acting away from the body, tensile in nature, and both are going in the same direction. Force is a vector quantity. If both are going in the same direction, I have to just add these forces. And I can replace these both forces. These are parallel forces. I can replace these both forces by only one force. So that is 35 plus 10. 35 plus 10. So it is 45 kilonewton. Magnitude of the force is 45 kilonewton and nature is tensile. Nature is away from the body. So this is 45 kilonewton force. I replaced both these forces. 45 kilonewton tensile in nature. Okay, 45 kilonewton tensile in nature. Yes, now my diagram is over. Free body diagram is over. Now last part, that is what I will do. I will calculate change in the length for member AB. That is equal to PL by AE. This is the formula. Delta L for AB. Now I will put the value. What is the amount of force? 45 into 10 to the power 3 in Newton. Length of the member AB is 1000 mm. Area 500 millimeter square. And E 200 into 10 to the power 3. So after calculation, I will get it here. Delta L for AB is equal to
0.45.
0.45.
0.45. Yes, it is 0.45. Correct. 0.45 millimeter. Correct. Change in length for member AB is 0.45 millimeter. Okay. So what we have completed earlier. So if I start from first, yes. So in the problem we have calculated change in length for each member. Change in length for member AB that we calculated. Change in length for member BC we calculated. And change in length for member CD that also we have calculated. So now, but we are interested in change in length of total member AD. Find the change in length of the bar AD. So what I have to do? I have to just add this. I have to just add this. Final step, that is delta L for member AD. Yes, AD means total member. Yes, delta L for member AD is equal to change in length for member last one is CD plus BC plus AB. Change in length of CD plus BC plus AB. And now if you observe the free body diagram, for AB member there is a tensile force. Therefore, there will be extension. AB is subjected to tensile force. Therefore, there will be extension. This is nothing but the extension. Extension, increase in length of the member AB. If I observe BC, once again it is subjected to tensile force. Therefore, again it is extension or increase in the length for the member BC. This is positive. And for CD also it is subjected to tensile force. Tensile force. Therefore, there is also increase in the length. So all values are positive. Member is subjected to tensile force means all values are positive. If it is subjected to compressive, then I have to take it as negative. If any member is subjected to compressive, then I will take it as negative. So delta L for CD, how much it is? Delta L for CD, it is 0.05. Yes. For BC, it is
0.175.
0.175, and for AB it is 0.45. So these are the values. And then finally I calculated that delta
0.675.
0.675.
yes 0.675 millimeter. So by this way we calculated the change in length for member AD. And what is our final conclusion? Final conclusion is that yes, if there is a such kind of member which is fixed at one end A and which is subjected to forces like this, these are the forces acting over the member, then the change in the length of the member delta L is 0.675 mm, indicates that this member AD member will get increased by 0.6 mm. This member AD will get increased or change in the length of the member AD occurs. That change is nothing but 0.67 mm. 0.67 mm. Okay. Yes.